Marshall lobbing it up. Oh my! Zion Williamson giving Barclays Center a highlight to remember.
He was called the next big thing, the one who would redefine power, movement, and hype. Zion Williamson wasn't just a basketball player. He was a cultural event. But by 2025, the glow dimmed. Injuries, suspensions, lawsuits, and a future once painted in highlight reels began to blur. With the first pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson.
It's on. Look out!
Crowd cheers. 6'6", 284 pounds of muscle and magnetism. He didn't walk into the league, he exploded into it. Oh, Zion just tore the rim off. But every time he soared, everyone held their breath, because with Zion, the higher the leap, the harder the landing. Rookie year, meniscus tear. Sophomore year, foot fracture. 2023, hamstring strain. 2024, back tightness. 2025, groin, quad, and another lower back injury. Williamson has missed more games than he's played across 5 seasons. It's not just one injury, it's accumulation. His size, his torque, his explosiveness. The human body wasn't built for that. By 2025, he had appeared in less than 50% of his possible games. But even in flashes, he was greatness. Zion drops 36 on 14 of 17 shooting. No one can guard him in the paint. He makes his better the second he steps on the floor. He's that impactful. Yet those moments became rarer. And the patience of a city wore thin. April 2025. Zion misses a team flight.
Away from behind. And last touch by Toronto.
You want to stay away from running screen and rolls because all they're going to do is double them.
Look out. Double touchdown.
Then shows up late to a film session. The Pelicans suspend him for 1 game. Quietly. Why were you late, Zion? No excuses. I gotta be better. He said the right things. But the trust was cracking. Then came the bombshell. May 30, 2025. Olin files a civil lawsuit against Zion Williamson, alleging rape, abuse, coercion, financial manipulation. My client suffered emotional, psychological, and physical trauma over years. The allegations: 2 separate rapes in different states, forced surveillance, threats, emotional control, financial dependence. These claims are false. Zion is the victim of an extortion attempt. The legal process had only begun. But for the court of public opinion, the damage was immediate. Zion, how are you responding to these serious allegations? Do you think this affects your NBA future? On June 2nd, at Media Day, he walked out, not from legal questions, but from a question about Kendrick Lamar and diss tracks. He couldn't even stay for that. Fans were left asking, where was Zion's focus? Insiders whispered he was distant. Veterans questioned his leadership. Rookies were told not to follow his example. He's not toxic, but he's not reliable either.
Too fast. Trey Jones turns it over. Get it to Zion. Not a bad idea. Points off the turnover.
When your best player vanishes emotionally, the team feels it physically. And came Joe Dumars, NBA legend hired to reshape team culture. Zion's a young man. We've all made mistakes. But moving forward, he needs structure. He needs accountability. The Pelicans didn't cut him, didn't trade him. Instead, they built around him. One last time. Zion spins up with the left and one. Still got it. On the court, when healthy, Zion remained elite. 23.9 PPG, 7.1 RPG, 58% FG. But health was fleeting, and distractions became louder than dunks. Once, he was a marketer's dream. Jordan Brand, Gatorade, Mountain Dew, 2K. Now, his name faded from commercials. No endorsements. No face of the franchise moments. He's still a star, just no longer a safe one. He was drafted as a savior. But even messiahs can crumble under the weight of what people expect them to carry. I just want to be great, that's all. But greatness demands more than gifts. It requires sacrifice, discipline, accountability, and sometimes redemption. He's still just 25, still under contract, still able to dominate when healthy. But he's running out of excuses, out of time, and maybe out of belief. It's not his talent that's in question anymore, it's everything else. This was supposed to be Zion's league. Instead, it became his trial. Not just legal, but personal. He could still rise, still remind us all why we believed. But the next chapter, must be written with action, not potential. Crowd faintly chanting Zion, Zion, fading out. Like, comment, and subscribe to watch more stories that go beneath the stat line and into the soul of the game.
Zion takes it away. Throws it down. Vicious.